He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. An energy so vibrant yet controlled, a presence so uplifting yet commanding that audiences instinctively felt his impact. J-Hope didn't simply debut as another idol in a crowded industry. He built his own identity, transforming a deep passion for dance and rhythm into one of the most dynamic performance styles of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. J-Hope was born as Jungkook on February 18, 1994, in Gwangju, South Korea. Long before global tours and chart dominance, he was a street dancer with a sharp sense of rhythm and a natural instinct for performance. He trained in dance crews, gaining recognition locally for his precision, musicality, and stage confidence. Dance wasn't just a skill, it was his foundation. It shaped his discipline and creative identity from an early age. His journey took a decisive turn when he joined Big Hit Entertainment as a trainee. Unlike many idols who begin primarily as vocalists, J-Hope entered with a strong dance background and gradually developed his rap and musical abilities. His trainee years were intense, demanding both physical endurance and artistic adaptability. Through consistent effort, he expanded his skill set, evolving into a well-rounded performer. In 2013, he officially debuted as a rapper and main dancer of BTS. From the beginning, his bright energy and powerful stage presence became essential to the group's identity. His ability to command attention through movement and rhythm added a distinct layer to BTS's performances. J-Hope's style quickly stood out. His dance was sharp yet fluid, his rap energetic yet controlled, and his stage presence consistently elevated group performances. As BTS rose to global prominence, topping charts and selling out stadiums worldwide, he became known as one of the most electrifying performers in K-pop. In 2018, he stepped into his solo era with the release of his mixtape, Hope World. The project showcased his individuality, blending upbeat sounds with introspective themes. Tracks like Daydream highlighted his versatility, proving he could craft a unique sonic identity beyond group activities. The mixtape achieved strong international success, marking him as a solo artist with global appeal. He continued his artistic evolution with later releases, including Jack in the Box, where he explored darker, more experimental themes. This project revealed another dimension of his artistry, moving beyond bright concepts into deeper, more complex narratives about identity and pressure. Rather than staying within a single image, he expanded his range. Offstage, J-Hope's personality reflects both discipline and positivity. Known for his work ethic and structured routine, he maintains a balance between physical training, music production, and creative exploration. His lifestyle emphasizes consistency, energy management, and artistic focus. His fashion presence is equally impactful. Recognized for bold styling and confident choices, he has become a global fashion figure, attending major events and representing luxury brands. His ability to experiment with colors, silhouettes, and streetwear influences sets him apart within the industry. Despite his global fame, he remains grounded. He often shares moments of practice, studio work, and behind-the-scenes preparation, offering insight into the effort behind his performances. His approach reflects professionalism and a clear commitment to growth. Financially, his success extends across multiple streams, including music sales, world tours, endorsements, and brand collaborations. His individual projects, combined with BTS's global achievements, contribute to a strong and steadily growing net worth. What defines J-Hope most is his energy, not just in performance, but in presence. He brings intensity, optimism, and precision into everything he does, creating a connection that feels both powerful and genuine. As of 2026, J-Hope stands as more than a K-pop idol. He represents performance excellence, creative evolution, and global influence. From a street dancer in Gwangju to an international star, his journey reflects discipline, adaptability, and an unwavering passion for his craft. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him, a rare mix of raw talent, discipline, and quiet intensity that made people look twice. Jungkook didn't simply debut as another K-pop idol. He evolved into a global pop force, transforming teenage ambition into one of the most influential music careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Jungkook was born on September 1st, 1997, in Busan, South Korea. Long before stadium tours and chart records, he was just a shy yet determined student with a powerful voice and an unusual work ethic. At only 13, he auditioned for the Korean talent show Superstar K. Though he didn't win, multiple entertainment agencies noticed his potential. He chose Big Hit Entertainment, not because it was the biggest company at the time, but because he believed in the vision and the people behind it. In 2013, at just 15 years old, Jungkook debuted as the youngest member of BTS. Known as the Golden Maknae, he quickly earned a reputation for excelling in everything: vocals, dance, stage performance, and even athletic competitions. While BTS gradually built momentum with their authentic storytelling and self-produced music, Jungkook's voice became one of the group's emotional anchors, carrying both powerful high notes and vulnerable melodies. As BTS rose from underdogs to global icons, Jungkook's growth became impossible to ignore. From early tracks like I Need You and Blood, Sweat, and Tears to global hits like Dynamite and Butter, he matured in real time, refining his vocals and stage presence with each comeback. Stadium tours across the United States, Europe, and Asia solidified his position as one of the most recognizable performers in modern pop music. Rather than relying solely on group success, Jungkook began carving his own identity. His solo releases within BTS albums, including Euphoria, My Time, and Still With You, showcased emotional depth and vocal control. In 2023, he made a historic leap with his official solo debut single, 7, followed by 3D, and his album Golden. The project broke streaming records, topped global charts, and confirmed that his star power extended far beyond the group framework. Jungkook's approach to his career reflects precision and relentless self-improvement. He is known for practicing for hours, studying vocal techniques, and reviewing his own performances critically. Even at the peak of fame, he continues to refine his craft, prioritizing growth over comfort. Offstage, his image blends humility with global influence. Despite massive fame, he maintains a relatively private personal life, allowing his work to speak louder than headlines. At the same time, luxury fashion houses and major brands recognize his impact, leading to high-profile ambassador roles and international campaigns that further elevate his global presence. Financially, Jungkook stands among the most successful artists of his generation. His net worth reflects earnings from album sales, streaming dominance, world tours, brand partnerships, and songwriting credits. Yet his trajectory suggests long-term strategy rather than short-term hype. What truly sets Jungkook apart is evolution. From a teenage trainee leaving Busan with a dream, to a stadium-filling performer and global solo artist, he continuously reinvents himself without losing the discipline that built him. Each era reveals a more confident, more refined version of the artist he once aspired to become. As of 2026, Jungkook stands not just as a member of BTS, but as a fully established global pop icon, a symbol of dedication, versatility, and the power of steady transformation in modern music. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.